Hey everybody, it's Slap Out Lash Girl Melissa. Welcome back to my channel. Today is all about the summer glow for us mature ladies. And I want to tell you a little bit about what I've done to prep my skin first before I try to get this beautiful summer glow going on, okay? This right here has nothing on it but just moisturizer, primer, just the basics. I want to tell you what I put on though, just to start with. I've already done one eye. It's my little, I guess, bronzy, smoky eye, and it's not complicated, and we're going to try to duplicate it on this eye too, right here. So, but the first things I did this morning was I washed my face. I cleansed my face really well this morning. I used Younique's skin brightening, I think, moisturizer cream to wash my face. It's wonderful. It's very hydrating. And then afterwards, I put on this. This is, hey Cole, good morning, girl. I told you I'd be on here. Hey, this stuff is fabulous. I ordered a collection. I ordered the Clean Slate collection. I think that's what the name of it is. But this came in it, and this is instant lifting serum. This is perfect for under your eyes. You put it on, it has a tightening effect. It gets rid of the puffiness. And so lately I've had a lot of puffiness because of sinus and stuff. But this stuff is the bomb. I put it on, it tightens everything. I actually put it around my lips too because it helps with those fine lines and wrinkles. It helps to plump everything up, and that's what we're after. So this is a fabulous product if you've never used it. And then I let that set. You have to let it set and you let it dry, probably about 5 minutes. And then you can come back, and I added my, I came back and I put this coconut oil, this facial oil by Palmer's. I think I showed you this last time I was on here. Love this. It's got vitamin E in it. It's so hydrating, and it's a luminous facial oil. And I put this on my whole entire face. So you see the shine I have going on? That's this. That's what this is doing for my face. It's giving me lots of hydration. I love it, love it, love it. I've only had it about a week and a half, and I'm already addicted to it. But what I did too, even though I put the instant lift here, I didn't try to get up in the corners with the instant lift. I put this in the corners instead. Just right here and right here to plump up those little lines. You can see now I got some bags. And I got crepey under there. It's not perfect. But, you know, I try to work around it with products like that. And then I came back and I put on, I got this. This came in my collection too from Younique. And it is the Renewing Day cream. And it is for like combination oily skin. But it's a combination skin type product. But this right here has SPF of 20. So it has a sunscreen in it, which is wonderful because I got to have that. And what I've done too, I did my suntan spray on myself, and I don't think I have it sitting here. I had it out yesterday, but I did my self tanner yesterday. I sprayed my whole entire face. I sprayed my body. So now I've got a nice little sun-kissed glow. This is not me being out in the sun, people. It's not. This is a natural color that I got from just the Self Tanner by Younique. And it's so clean and light. It goes on. You use rubber gloves. I think I have a tutorial on that, and I'll link it below so you can check out that product too. But I put it on my legs. I mean, it's a full body product if you want it to be. But it comes in a little bottle. But today we're going to focus on getting the glow. And I'm going to add something to my foundation that I haven't done before yet. So you're going to get to try it with me. So you'll get to see if I like it, and you'll get to see if you like it. I love to do that. I love to try things with others so that you can see my reaction to something. If it's a wow factor, you'll see me go wow, really, really wow. I will love it. So I haven't done this. I've seen somebody else do it, but we're going to test it here today. So you're going to be a guinea pig with me today, okay? Here in the great old state of Alabama. But everything is set. I did use my primer. I do have Younique's. I did put on our face primer. This is on. It's already set. That's why I took the time to do one eye, you know, to let all this set. So that's really important, to let everything set, get into your skin, and now I'm ready. It's very, very moisturized. You can see it's kind of got a glow to it, and I'm loving that because that's what we need today with our summer look. So, and here in the South, it gets really, really hot. We had some awful storms last night. It rained all night. We've had like 5 or 6 inches of rain here, and expecting more today and throughout the week. We all may be going to work in boats for all I know by the end of the week. Let me get some coffee here. Look, I got a cup of courage in front of me. Does anybody else do this on YouTube? Do they drink coffee while they're doing makeup? Maybe not. All right, I've already put on my eye primer. That's already on. So the next thing I'm going to do, and I did set it with my It's by Pores. That's a great thing to do, because when you put on an eye primer, it may be tacky a little bit. And if you try to put your eyeshadow on too quick when it's still tacky, wherever you put that brush with the color on it that you've chosen, it's going to come off really dark. It's going to grab that color all in one spot. So don't do that. Take a little bit of light powder, not a whole lot, and a little fluffy brush like this, and just go over your eye with it, and it will set it real quick, and the tackiness will go away. And then it's going to give you a nice smooth canvas to put your your eye makeup on. Okay, I do that all the time. It saves time, and I can get my eye done quicker without having to wait for that primer to set. But the first thing I'm going to use is Splurge. This is a matte, so if you've got hooded eyes, this is a great look for you. I have one shimmer, and you can tell where it is. It's right here. But this is a beautiful nude matte color. It's called Victorious. I love it. I use this on my lips as well. It does. It makes a good pouty lip. But I'm using my finger. That's your best tool for this. Just take it and put it over your whole entire eye. Start everywhere and just go over. That is like the most simple application ever, right? It is. Just slide it over. Make sure you get all the way up to your brow. I do try to do that because this is my base color. You want a nice, clean, neutral base color, and this is perfect. That is so scary. So many floods. Yes. I'm not sure. Maybe South Alabama has had a little bit worse than us. I'm not really sure. But, it was a lot of rain and a lot of thunder and a lot of lightning last night. Now, we never lost power. It flicked off one time, I think, but it came right back on. So, we weren't without power, thank goodness, because it's hot here. And we need the air conditioner, or nobody's going to sleep in this house. All right, this has got to set just for a few seconds to make sure that it's dry. It's long enough for you to get a sip of coffee. And then we're going to grab my bronzer. Now, for this look, this is all about summer. So we're using bronzer. Such a multiple use product. Anyway, this is my favorite color. This is Malibu. And I used to use the color Sunset, which is the lightest. So if you have fairer skin, we have 3 different colors in this. Hermosa is the middle color. This is the darkest color. Hermosa has a little more orange in it. So for me, I don't need that color. This is a great color right here. And Sunset, I've used both, Sunset and Malibu, but Malibu is my favorite color. So what I'm going to do is take my deluxe brush, if I can find it. This one. This is a great brush, by the way. I ordered me a new one. And now I'm going to have 2. Yay. I don't have to, wipe it off so much. I'm wiping it on my hand if you wonder what I'm doing. I have used it already this morning to do this eye. This is so simple, y'all. This is such a simple look. Now, this bronzer has a shimmer side and a matte side. We're going to do the matte side first. And you can either dip it in like this, take it on your brush, make sure you tap it off a little bit because, it is mineral powder. And we're going to start right in our crease. If you don't know where your crease is, hold your head back a little bit and kind of look down in your mirror. And right there is where my socket is. See, that's where my eyeball sits, right there. So put your little dot there and then come back and start. Just lightly putting this color on. I love this color. Even though it's bronzer, it's great for this look. And yes, you can use it for your eyes. You can use it for your lips too. I've done that. It makes really pretty lips. I did that yesterday, but today we're going to do a different lip. I'm going to use 2 lip liners today, 2 different colors. Well, actually, one is an eyeliner and one is a lip liner. I just want you to see how versatile products can be. You can use them like that. You can interchange them, especially with Younique. Younique is very unique. Aha! That was a funny. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Tomorrow we all go back to work. And, I'm there, but my mind's not. I'm always thinking about the next best, greatest, latest thing. I spent some time the other day in Ulta, which is a mistake, but I went anyway. But you see what I'm doing? I'm just doing a little halo technique while I'm talking to you. And all I'm doing is like a windshield wiper motion, coming in slightly and going back and in and back. And I'm doing a straight line technique. I'm just taking it straight out. I don't want it in my corner, okay? Because I'm going to put darker color there. And I want to leave that open for right now. But step back, I'm going to look, and I need a little more color because you really can't see the color up here. So if you have hooded eyes, this is something you need to do. So come back here in the middle and just start kind of slowly working your way up. Don't go real quick. Go slightly up because you don't want to get too much up there. Less is more. And if you do get a little bit too much more, just take a clean brush. I love to use this one as a blending brush, and you can blend it out. You can get some of that color off. If you put too much, you can. You don't have to totally take it all off. Just kind of blend it out. You can also come back over it with a little lighter color or something you have, a nude color. But who would have thought? Bronzer on my eyes. Yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. There we go. See, now you can see it up there. Perfect. Yay. All right, I'm putting down this color. And now I'm going to go to Addiction Palette because you know this month is all about the eyes, and this month is almost over. So all of our Addiction Palettes come in a wonderful kudos this month, and you get an eyeliner, you get mascara, you get a nice little cute bag. I had a lady come by last night and pick hers up from me because I ordered it for her. It's so much fun when customers come to my house. We have a great time. We really do. Oh, we're going to use this color here. See this dark color? That's the color Brave. That's the color we're going to put on. This is Addiction Palette 4. I'm going to use my little crease brush. And I'm going to be real light to begin with because I'm going to come back and add a little color. So be real sparingly with it at first. Just a little on the end there. If you've got a nice crease brush, find your crease brush, find you some brown. Maybe you have some colors similar to these. Maybe you have already bronzer already and you could do it. You could do this with what you already have, okay? So that's why I like to do stuff like this because these colors are pretty neutral and everybody pretty much has these colors, okay? So what I want to do is come right here and I'm going to make little circular motion to get my dot. That's where I want it to be, right in that area. And then we're going to come out. Let me get my little tool. This is a little trick for you. Let's use this. This is my eye primer. I use it as a tool, okay? And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it here in the corner. So if you've got a little tube of something and you don't want fallout, which fallout doesn't really matter because I don't have on my foundation yet. So put it right here. Dip your brush into your color and then work that V. See, you can get you a nice little V without using tape on your face. I don't like using tape on my face just because I don't want my skin to come off with it. It might hurt. I don't want to do that. I would rather do this. This is much simpler and easier to me than pulling my skin that's already loose, okay? I don't need to make it any looser than it is. So you see what I'm doing? I'm just lightly flexing it out and then bringing it in just to make a little outer V. You see how I'm making my V? And this works perfectly. It gives you a little sharp edge there. And I'm going to come back and darken this up because I've got to add another color right now. And then we're going to blend those two colors together. So that's my idea. The next color I'm going to use is called Gorgeous. It is a little eye pigment. I love our eye pigments. They're loose pigments. They're easy to work with. Put it in your lid. See how pretty that color is? Can you see the natural color? It's very gold. Perfect for this bronze look face we're going to do today. Oh, I can't wait to get to that. I want to see what it's going to look like because I haven't done it. Hope it works. If it doesn't work, oh well. We tried, right? That's what we're after. We're trying. We're experimenting today. I do this a lot on my Facebook Live. We experiment once every week on Try It Tuesday. Try It Tuesday, we try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So, hey, I'm used to doing this. It's not my first time doing something live and hoping it works. I know the eye thing's going to work. The eye, I have that down. The eye is pretty simple, straightforward. And this is the color Gorgeous. And I'm going to come up here just a little bit in the corner. I do like it. I like a little light right through here. I got really close set eyes. So I come up a little bit so they look a little wider apart. But pat this color on. Just pat it, especially if you got crepey. And look, if you have to, if you've got a lot of the skin, just gently pull up and find your lid and just pat this on. Don't get it into the crease, but go right at the crease, right there. Pat it. And oh, I love this color. But see, it gives me the illusion of having a lid when I really don't. So that's the key. That's the key right there to make this work. All right, I'm going to come back with a different crease brush this time. This is a brush by It's Cosmetics. I don't know the number of it. Everything's worn off. But it is one I got at Ulta. It is a little crease brush. It's their crease brush. So let's get my tool again and come back up here and get this placed. And now we're going to add some color here. I'm doing circular motions first, right here in the corner. And then we're going to bring it out and up into that crease. Get a little definition. Oh, I love this color. It is a pretty color. And then after this, we're going to blend everything out so we don't have any harsh edges, okay? See how great that does? Boom. Gets it right there, gets it right where it needs to be, and not where it needs to be. All right, blending brush. I love this brush. All right, let's blend this out. We want these two colors. See where these two meet? I want them to blend together, and I don't want you to be able to tell when one starts and one ends, okay? So I'm trying to blend them together, and you can do circular motions. And then I want to blend out these harsh edge over here on the side. And I'm going to wipe it off just a tad. And then I'm going to come up and blend up here so I won't have any edges there. Now you can tell I have not done my eyebrows. Heck no, I haven't done them. That's why they're not hardly there. So here we go. This is such a pretty look to me. Such a pretty simple look. There you go. That's pretty much basically all you're going to do. And then we're going to add some liner. And I'm going to try to be fast here, since I know everybody has stuff to do. I have stuff to do. I got to go to Costco. I got to go shop for things that I probably don't need. All right, this is the color Proper. It is one of our precision eyeliners. My favorite color, brown. It's a chocolate brown. Great with this. And I am going to tight line once I get this top done. Now, I never start in the corner of my eye. I always start right over my pupil and go over because I have really small eyes. So bringing it in and hooded don't go together with small eyes, closed set, and hood. So I have to start here. But if you have wonderful definition, deep set eyes, please bring it on in here and come around, because it will just accentuate your eyes even more. They'll be just beautiful that way. My mother has beautiful deep set eyes. I have my dad's eyes, so I was not blessed with the big eyes like my mother has. I'm going to try to get my mother on here soon and do something with her. She is 81 years old, so I want to do a mature face on someone who's that age, so you can see what she loves to look at and what products she loves. She uses Younique now. She used to use Elizabeth Arden and Clinique and all kind of drugstore stuff, and now she strictly uses Younique. So I experimented yesterday with blue. Can you do a look using blue? I ended up washing it off. Yes, this palette right here has blues. So all I did today was use this color Brave. And these probably are my favorite colors out of the palette. And I love Cheerful right here, that blue. It's a matte. And this is a matte. This is actually blue. And you can use this as a liner. Spray it with some tap water, your brush with the tap water, and you can create your own liners too. That's something else we can do one day together. I do that on occasion though. I do use it. Alrighty, let me just get a little darkness through here. And right down here, I watched somebody the other day, and she said, "Oh, put a dot out here and dark offs." Well, I can't do that. My crease comes down, and it's just not going to let me draw a line across that area without. You know, I could pull it out, but as soon as I let go, it's going to come right back in, and you're not going to see it anyway. So if you have that same problem, this is how I combat that. I try to come underneath that line right there a little bit. I keep my eye open, and I start bringing it up, and then I close my eyes slightly just to see where I'm going. And I get it. I don't make a huge wing. It is called a little baby wing like that. See? And it's not going to be a huge wing, but yet it is a little wing. And then what you do is you come back and you connect it. Just bring it, like making a little triangle. And then I just darken it and fill it in right there. So you get a really pretty color in the corner. I love, love, love that. Let me make sure I got it right. Sometimes I have to play with it. But I'll tell you something. When you put on that, this on your eyes over your primer, it really, really does help for liners to go on. They go on better to me. And that's another tip you can think about. But here we go. See my bags? I got some bags going on. All right, I got a tight line. I know some people can stand here and just tight line like this. I can't do that. Oh, Cole, I love you, girl. You have been my biggest fan, I think, from the very beginning. I've had a YouTube channel a long time, believe it or not. The only reason I started YouTube was because I made a lot of videos for parties, online parties for Younique, and I had nowhere to store them. So I started storing them on YouTube. And then one day, I don't know, I did a video about crepey eyes, and it just kind of took off with that one little video. And I used to sit right over here in front of my window and do all of my videos. And so I was limited to the time I could do my videos. See, I could do them at night if I want to now, but I couldn't then. I couldn't do anything but just do like this, you know, during the early morning hours, and I have to work, so I couldn't quite fit everything in. So there you go. How is that? That is a very pretty bronzy look. I don't think I need to make it any darker. I think I will come back with my bronzer just a tad and add just a little more color right up here. Give it a little more dimension right above that dark color that I put Brave. I want to hurry up and get to the good part here. I want to get to the foundation. I'm really excited about this foundation. All right, I think that looks pretty good. It's hard to tell. So it looks, when I look in my mirror and I look in my phone, it's totally different. I need to get me a really good camera so I can do this better. Now we're going to do my brows, but we're going to do them really quick and easy. I don't even think I got out my, hang on. I have to find things. Every day is a haphazard life with me. I have to find my, unless my daughter's used it. I hope she hasn't. Sometimes she comes in here and grabs my stuff. And it's not fun when she does that. She likes to use my things too. No, here it is. I got it. Ta-da! This is what we've got to have. This is one I love to do my brows with. But today we are going to use, I'm going to use a spoolie, and I'm going to use this brush today instead of my artist brush. It's going to be a quicker, faster way to get it done. That was my plan. And so I'm still using this Obsession palette that I always use, and I'm going to use these two colors up here. I'm going to use the lighter color first, and then I'm going to fill in with the dark, okay? So this is how it works. This is the cutest little brush. It's very, very skinny. It almost looks like a tiny toothbrush, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a great brush. And you can buy these like in little sets. They came in a set, like the oval brushes like this. It came with that. And they don't even have a name. I got these as a gift. That's why I didn't even buy those. Somebody got them for me. So let's go ahead really quick and do some brows. And then we're going to get on with my face. Because we still have to do something with this crepiness underneath my eyes. What are we going to do? Okay. Now, when you're using these are fab. I just want you to know. These are perfect for your brows. All right, here we go. Get it on there. Hold it really, really tight. Now, I'm going to take this brush, and I'm just going to run it through that light color. right here on the end. And then I'm going to come and just fill in. It's like paint by number or something, you know. It's really fun to do your brows this way because you really don't have to think about it. Just brush it. Brush it across. I keep tapping. I keep getting more color. I need to move my finger over so I can get here in the corner. I love doing it this way. Look, boom. Hello. Oh, wow. Wow. It works great, doesn't it? Yes, it does. It's one of my favorite ways to get ready really quick in the morning. The only thing is it leaves a little mark right here because I have to put my thumb, I squeeze down so tightly that it leaves a little mark, but it goes away. It's okay, it goes away. All right, let's do the light color again. And this time I'm going to start over here in this little corner. Right there, can you see? Just fill it in. Fill it in, fill it in. Yeah. I can't sing, y'all, I'm sorry. I like to sing, though. I like to dance. I like to have fun. There we go. Ta-da! Now, how easy is that? That is like the easiest way to ever do your brows. These are like $9.50. You get 5 of these. They're Youniques, and I love, love, love them. Number 5 is me. I think I've got it backwards. You can see it's number 5. I like it. I like it. Okay, now let me look and see what else I have to do. I'm going to take this brush still, and we're just going to kind of fill in little places. And right there is where my arch should be. See that? It leaves you a little place where you know where your arch should be. And if you use a stencil, like we said last week, make sure you pluck everything else that's underneath it because you don't need it anyway. This gives you the perfect shape when you use the stencil. So I'm filling in those little places right there. Now I am going to get my artist brush for the finish. Okay, I love this brush. It is Younique's. Make sure when you're using the brush, hold it to the end because you want to be light-handed. Always be light-handed. So I'm going to take this brush and we're just going to do little flicks up through here, filling in. And if you need to, you can come across the top and you can make it even go out. Make your little tail right on out there to the side. And now do the other side. Other side. Make sure you tuck your tag in on the back of my shirt. It's my tag in. Oh, fun. Oh, was it sticking up when I bent down? Okay. I have a bad habit of that. You know what happened to me last week? I laughed so hard. I had on a shirt and I went to work, right? But I had a cardigan over it. And I had put the shirt on and I didn't notice it, but it was inside out. And when I took my cardigan off or something, I got hot or something, they started laughing. I'm like, what are y'all laughing at? And my shirt was on inside out. But hey, it was okay. I just changed it around. I gotta laugh. I gotta laugh at myself, always. But yeah. That happens to me a lot, Cole. It does. I'm kind of haphazard. That's what I get for rushing out in the mornings, because usually on Facebook during the week, I do a live every morning. So it probably happened during that time when I was trying to hurry up. All right, there we go. I'll come back and probably touch these brows up. I probably will have to because I haven't done my foundation yet. So I definitely will have to come back and touch them up, but that's all right. See, I've got a brown spot over here that is right in the way of where my brow should go. So it makes it hard sometimes to do my brows. All right, I'm using this side. We're going to swipe through. We're going to just take this wax and go right over it. You've seen me do this. Those of you that pop on and watch. If you haven't, I did a video last Sunday about brows using this palette. Great palette, by the way. I think one of the colors, I think the lightest color is on back order still. It is such a popular palette. But this is the brunette one. And then we have a dark if you got really, really dark. Gosh, brows make a difference. They just do. Hello. Hello, eyes. And, whoa, I didn't even finish my eye over here. Well, you know what we've got to do? I have got to put on some mascara real quick. Let's get that done. And you've seen me do my mascara too. I use the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. So let me do it fast. I'm pumping. I want to get my eyelashes curled. There we go. So that I can find them. If I don't curl them, I won't find them. They're just non-existent. Okay, we have 2 tubes. Gel, fiber. Gel first. And with the gel, I try to put your mirror, look down in your mirror, and it will help. Sometimes I get it on my nose when I'm in a hurry. If you do that, just let it dry and it'll come off. You can scrape it right off. But we're taking these lashes from nothing to something, okay? The wow factor. It is a wow factor. I'm trying to hurry. I'm getting excited about this foundation. I want to see what it's going to turn out like. I can't wait. So I'm going to hurry with these lashes. So one key thing I love to do is start down here at the bottom and kind of jiggle it up so that it kind of separates your lashes and just kind of pull straight up. And then get in your corner there. Where's everybody from? I love to know where everybody's from. So if you're new to my channel or if you've been here forever, you know, make a comment down there about where you're from. I don't think when you do comments on here, like during the live, I don't think they show up. I haven't seen them. I've gone back to look and see if I can answer questions. And so it's not quite like Facebook. Facebook, I can go back and I can answer questions, give people links. Cole, you're always laughing at me. It's okay. I love to have fun. I really do. All right, look, that's it. That's looking better already. Minnesota. Is it cold there, Carla? Do you say Minnesota up there? Because I know my mother-in-law, she's from Maine. She calls me Melissa. So I know A's sound like R's. So I've never been up north, not that far. I think I flew into New York or Philadelphia or somewhere up there. I'm not sure. Long time ago. I think my children were very, very small. Cold and rainy, 51. Oh, I hate cold. I know you do. I do too. Cold. It's going to be rainy here, but it's going to be steamy. We had the worst thunderstorms and lightning last night. Wow. I mean, I saw on Facebook this morning where somebody said the thunder was so loud it shook their house and the pictures fell off the wall. So that's pretty strong. That's pretty darn strong. I am from Illinois. Carlisle, Illinois is about an hour east of St. Louis, Missouri. Oh, well, you're in the middle of the country then. You're a new follower. I'm from Alabama. I'm in the middle of Alabama. Does that accent give you away? I'm near Montgomery, actually. It's a little town called Wetumpka. I am originally from Slap Out. So, yeah, she's in Alabama. I'm in Alabama. Wetumpka's about in the middle of the state. We are 2 hours from the beach. About an hour from Birmingham, which is in the middle, not quite all the way up to Huntsville. Huntsville would be at the very top. So, thank you, Cole. Cole, I am not a makeup artist. I just love makeup, girl, and I love to share it with others and hope that it helps someone find something that's right for them, whether it be Younique's makeup that I love to wear. Ooh. Well, my lashes looking good. Or something you want to try, you know. It's with your own makeup. Try it. It's now this mascara you can only get through Younique because it is a 3D Fiber Lash Mascara and it is amazing. It looks just like falsies, but not. And if you wear contacts, it's great for that. It's ophthalmologist tested. And just make sure you hold the tubes like this and you don't put your gel. Never have one, only have one out at a time, okay? Now, I will come back and add a little bit under here when I get through in my under eyes, which is what we are about to do because my under eyes Whew, I've tried to find a new way to do them. So I'm going to show you this new way of doing my under eyes. If you have, now I went to Wally World, and Wally World has this stuff called e.l.f., okay? Oh, you're from Niagara Falls, Canada? Oh, cold. It is cold up there, isn't it? I just had a lady join my team, and she's from Canada, up in Canada. So she was talking about how expensive things are in Canada as far as shipping goes. And I was like, wow, you pay a lot more than we do for shipping. Of course, we're in the United States, and Younique is in the United States, so I guess that's the reason. But and even though you're in the same continent we are, it just doesn't seem like it would cost that much. But I guess it has to go a different route. Sorry for my slurping, but I have to slurp. Okay, if you have some setting spray, now I'm using e.l.f. because that's what I have, and I do like it. It's from Walmart. I went to Walmart. Do y'all have Walmart in Canada? I was wondering about that. And Walmarts are everywhere here. So, Walmarts. I meant to say Walmart. You work at Wally World going on 25 years? Oh, wow. Go, girl. That is awesome. I watched your video on under eyes, so I'm so helpful. Well, this is a different way to do it, okay? I haven't even done this with my Facebook group, but I'm going to do it with you today. So, we're doing 2 new things today. This one I've been trying to perfect it, okay? So, first of all, I do like, it's Bye Bye Pores. The Bye Bye Under Eye, not pores. I guess it does have pores on it. This right here is the color tan. This is a little sample. It's 90s here, but humidity is okay, right? Oh, 90s. You know, if the humidity's not there, you can take it. You really can. Look at that big brown spot. So we're going to cover that up because I don't like that brown spot. And it needs to hide. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on there. I do like this. This stuff is waterproof. And I might have to break down and get me some of this concealer just for this purpose here. I really, really, really do like it. And it is by It's Cosmetics. And if you go to Ulta, they have little free samples of stuff like this. So you can try out all kinds of stuff. I'm kind of addicted to makeup. I can't help it. Okay, this is the brush I'm going to use to go underneath here. Okay, totally different way of doing my makeup. This right here, I don't know. Should I do this first? Will it work on freckles? Oh, yes. Yes, ours will too. Ours is fabulous too. Now this is taffeta. This is the color I use for my foundation, which I'm going to put on today. But we're going to add something different. We're going to add a little shimmer to it because I want a little glow, I want a little bronze. Now I could have taken taffeta. Taffeta will cover up this. These concealers will cover up tattoos. Literally, will cover up tattoos. So you really have. Oh, I hope so, girl. I wished I had something I could show you. There's a brown spot right there. So it covers up a lot. I'll just stick it on my arm and try to work it in. And see, what you can do is, I have a blending bud, and you can always blend it with a blending bud. So if I wanted to cover up something on my body like that, I could, see? So, but I don't ever use it on my arm. That's the first time I've done that. But this is what I use a lot too. I don't use it under my under eyes. I like, you love the power of makeup. I do too, Candy. I love the power of makeup. It really makes me feel good. So this is the same concealer that I just had. This is just a different color. So this is lighter. So this is a recommendation too. If you want to highlight under your eyes, make sure you use a concealer that is either 1 shade or 2 shades lighter than your foundation. So taffeta is, with Younique, is my foundation, liquid foundation right here. Liquid gold in a bottle. And so Velour is a shade up. It's a little lighter. So chiffon sometimes I use in the wintertime, in the summertime, simply because, you're darker and you have more color in the summertime. And I will mix taffeta and chiffon together. Now chiffon has a little pink in it. It has a pink undertone. You can really see the difference. I think this is chiffon right here. And if I hold these 2 bottles up, you can see that this is a shade darker and it is more pink. It has a reddish hue to it, okay? So those are my two favorite. Those are the two that I use. So I think we need to do this first. Let's do this first. Let me pull my hair back. Let me get my hair out of the way. I think I've got a little, this is a haphazard thing, isn't it? There we go. Ta-da! Oh, Lord, that's pretty. Okay, now what I'm going to do is use our foundation brush. And it is, let me see, it's behind my coffee. I can't find it. This one right here. This is Younique's foundation brush. It's so wonderful. It has a little divot here in the center, so it makes it great for blending on your face. But what I'm going to pair my foundation with today is this. This is body bronzer. This is the lightest color body bronzer that Younique makes, and it is called Sunset. Love this. This is wonderful. It gives you an instant tan. Yes, it washes off when you get in the shower, but it is water resistant. So if you're sweat or if you get caught in the rain, it's not going to run off your body. You have to add soap and water together to get it off, okay? So when you get in the shower, it will come right off. So if you've got a wedding to go to and you want to blur, you know, like the imperfections on your body, like if I put some of this right here, it would cover up all these spots, okay? It blurs stuff. So it is, yes, we have a Walmart. Yes! Walmart's everywhere. But this stuff is fabulous. And I'm going to pair it with this, and I want to get a glow. Or I'm thinking that it's going to give me a glow, okay? So let me shake this up. I put this on my legs. I have a lot of brown spots, okay? I was a sun worshiper when I was young. And, you know, we laid out using baby oil, or copper tone, which nothing had sunscreen in it really back then. No, it doesn't. You can wash your hands. You can wash your hands, and it comes right off. Now, the stuff I put on yesterday is the spray tan, and I wear gloves for that, and it works really well. It's such a natural tan. It just looks normal, natural. I have not been in the sun. This is from that spray tan stuff that we have with Younique. It is, and I put it on my face too. I'm real sparingly on my face, but it does give me a little bit of color. But see how shiny my face is now? I'm thinking that all the moisture that I put on my face is going to help this go on better and give me a nice little hue, glow. So let me get my taffeta out, and we're going to pair this, and we're going to put it on my face. All right, so if you've got any of this foundation, make sure it's got a little dropper. Make sure you put everything back in the bottle and shake it up really well, because you want everything to be mixed together well so it will blend. You don't want it not to be blended together, because it's not runny and it's not real thick, but it's, you know, you're going to put it on. Let me go ahead and put this on here first. We're going to put a little bit of this on here first. See, I use this stuff. See how glowy it is and goldy? I hope it works. We're fixing to find out. All right. I'm going to put, oh, I'm afraid. Let me get some down to the end. There we go. I feel it. Let's put some right there. And let's put a little right there. I may have too much. I don't know. We'll see. I may look like Goldilocks. Let's take a little off. If I have to add a little back, we can. I'm afraid. All right. Trial and error. Here we go. Does it rub off on clothes? No, it does not. Let it dry. It will actually, if you put it on your legs, it blurs. Like if you have blue veins that show or spots, you won't be able to see them. It's like wearing pantyhose. It covers, it just is the most beautiful shine. And I mean, believe me, if I wear a dress, I use that. I keep that always, because I hate pantyhose, and that stuff is the bomb. Just make sure you rub it in really well. It's a lotion, so it's moisturizing too. You get moisture too. All right, we're going to put a drop, a drop, a drop, and a drop. Okay, here we go. Hey, here's the test. Here's the test. All right, boom, 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 boom. Okay, boom, boom. I like to put it all on my face first before I start putting it in. That way I know everywhere has something. And if you have a little bit more in one spot, it doesn't matter, because we're going to blend all of this out anyway. Okay, there we go. Now, this brush is fabulous. It will put it on Oh, I hope it works. I hope it works. Let me put my mirror down so I can see myself better. Oh, there we go. That's much better. And one thing I love about this brush, you can get right in the corners of your nose perfectly with it. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey. I am getting a little bit of glow. Oh, that's looking kind of pretty. Look at that. Okay. This might work, ladies. This might be the key for the summer glow look. If you've got a special event to go to, oh my. Make sure you come around your neck. Come down. I got my choker on today. I can't come down too far. My $2 choker. I found it in some little boutique shop and I thought, that is the cutest thing. $2. $2. How much is that in Canadian money? $2 in American money. I wonder what the difference is. So I have to be kind of careful going around my eyes since I've already done my brows. So it'll be real simple coming around those. But then this is great. You just do circular motions. Make sure you get up near your hairline all the way around. Whoop, I'm pulling my hair out. Wow. Hey, y'all. That is really kind of pretty. Look at that. I like it. Oh my, and look, the little shimmer is still coming through from the oil that I put on this morning. Okay, I'm gonna do this some more. I kind of like it. I like the way it looks. Yeah, wow. I don't know if you guys can tell. I mean, I can see a huge difference here sitting in front of my mirror. But I want to make sure I get right through there good, right through here good. If you need to add anything else to it, you can come back and add. You can add a little more to it. And I think I made just a tad right here. And let's blend that in. I have a lot of redness under here, so I like to make sure I cover that up and get my nose good. And we'll set this with some powder too. You can do that if you want to. I usually, now, especially since it's summertime, I always make sure that I do T-zone. A T-zone. Oh, yes. All right, what do y'all think? Is that like a pretty dewy finish? I really do like it. I just got to do my under eyes. And some highlighting. Because what I'm going to do is contour with bronzer. I'm going to finish out the rest of my face with bronzer. So, here we go. We're going to do this now. This is the test. I'm still learning how to do this. By no means am I a professional at all. I love the glow. Look at that. See the shimmer that it gave me? And I didn't use a whole lot. I wish I could show you. I guess I could show you a little bit how this looks on my arm, but I do have tan stuff on, so I don't know if it would do it justice, but I do have a video where I use this, and I do have a video where I use the lotion and the spray. So I use all three. If you look back, I think it's under play. If you hit playlist, I think it's under contouring or skincare. It's under one of those. I can't remember which one I put it on. But now we're going to put a little bit of this. This is velour on my hand. Like that. Just a tiny bit. See? That is not a whole lot. Now what I'm going to do is take my concealer brush. If I can find it. I didn't get it out. But I know it's got to be over here somewhere. If not, I've got another brush I can use. Oh no, there it is. Concealer brush. A little flat brush. You would check your new. Girl, there's so many products that Younique has that's what I'm so addicted. I hate it, but I am. All right, we're going to highlight. We're going to highlight through here first. I love to highlight. And I want to bring it around. See, this stuff goes a long way. If you get a tube of this, it's going to last you over a year, at least, depending on how much you use and how much you want to cover up. I always have one tube that is the same color as my foundation. And then I'm going to have one for highlighting, which is what I'm using here. See, I've still got a bunch on here. And then we're going to come right around here. What this does is it brings light around our face. And we're older. We need this. We need a little light around our face, around our eyes. Because this gives us an instant eye lift when we do this. Doing your brows is key too. You got to have some brows. You got to make sure you got your brows. Now I'm going to come down my nose. Right down through here. I like that light through here. There we go. Come down on your nose a little bit. And then we're going to, I always love to come right underneath here because it kind of makes my nose a little skinnier looking. We are going to contour. I'm going to contour my nose. Almost missed me this morning. Hey, Lisa. How are you? All right, coming down here. I'm going to put a little bit of light right through here on both sides. And I'm still going now. I'm still using that one little dot. I'm still going. All right, there we go. Now, I'm not going to do my eyes yet. My eyes are a totally different beast, okay? So what we're going to do now, we're just going to blend these out. This is a Moist Real Tech Beauty Blender. If you have a Walmart near you, you have this available to you. In America, it is $5 or $4.98. Might as well say $5. Time you add tax to it. And blend this in. And you know what? I'm seeing since my this stuff is going on much better, since I really, the key to older skin is moisturizing before you ever put anything on your face. I have learned that today because I moisturized heavily before I started this. I let it set. Each layer you add, let it set about 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. Let it get into your skin, okay? Oh, thank you, girl. I love doing them. I have so much fun meeting people all over the world. I had a wise sister the other day who lives in Germany, and she only found me through, I guess, I don't know, through YouTube, I guess, through here. And then we became friends on Facebook. And so she sees my live videos I do every day of the week on my regular Facebook wall. And she loved one that I did, and so she asked me if she could recreate it, and I told her absolutely she could, and so she did, and then she tagged me, and it's on my Facebook wall, and it is amazing because they're talking in German, and I don't even know what they're saying, except for when she said my name, Melissa. That was it. But she did exactly what I did, showing Addiction Palette 4 here, and it's multiple uses, and how you can use, I use this to contour, I used it to do my eyes, I used it to do my brows, this color here. I mean, it is a pretty amazing palette. It is. If you don't have Addiction Palette 4, you really need to get it. And this month, you get mascara, you get to pick your eyeliner you want, and you get to pick the color. There's 5 different colors of these, and for $74, and that's American money. Now, I don't know what it would be in a different country. I know the prices are different, and I know nothing about other money than American money. So there we go. I'm loving this. This is going to be the bomb for me. Oh, it's so much youthful looking through here. Yes. Yes. I get excited. See, I get excited. I get excited for you. I get excited for myself. I get excited. All right. Now, let me look at my hand. I might need to add just a tad more. I didn't put a whole lot here to begin with. And I'm not going to use even all that. Okay, here's the test. This is always a challenge for me, the under eyes. And if you've got this is a Younique's foundation brush, and that's what I'm using to apply my concealer, believe it or not. Yes. I've been practicing this for about a week and a half, trying to perfect it. So less is more. I have learned that. Don't put a whole lot on, because what we're going to do, I've already got the oil here, and what I've got to do is add eye primer. Let me find my eye primer. I know it's here. Here it is, right here. We're going to add eye primer under our eyes. Very minimal. So let me get a little bit on my finger. This is Younique's eye primer. And I love this eye primer because it's a flesh color, you know, so it kind of looks like your skin. But where you want to keep it is right up in this area right here. Right underneath, right there. Right in that corner. And just pat it in. Okay, and you can see now I have crepey, believe me, but doing all the moisturizing treatment that I've done has helped plump it up this morning. And see, I'm going to have the lines. Everybody's got that. I can sit back and go, ooh, look, the light, no light. But if I pump down, you saw, I've got it. It's there. And it's hard to get rid of. It really is. You have to work with it. Here's a little more of this. Do you remember how old you were before? What? didn't get it all. Before the lines started showing up, I started getting lines when I was in my early 40s, okay? And what I did was started going to the dermatologist. And I started having the little chemical peels on your face. And they did that. And that really, really helped because Lord knows what it would look like now with, you know, the spots. Because I would probably be one big spot, you know. I loved the sun way too much when I was young. But God's been good to me. He has allowed me to be the person I am and stay the same through whatever, divorce, you know, and I remarried, and probably like most people in life. I start my day off in prayer for others and myself. Get me through the day. Okay. That is all we're doing with this primer. Putting it right underneath here. Okay? Let it set for a minute. It's got to set. We've got to get ourselves prepared anyway to put the next step on. All right. Setting spray. Setting spray is the key to this, and a flat brush. Now, I could probably use my concealer brush. If you want to use your concealer brush, you can. You can, okay? But I haven't tried it. All I've done is use this, and I think this works really well because it allows me to pat the color right underneath here and keep it, you know, it's wide enough that I don't have to just keep tapping, because you have to work really quick with it when you do it, because the setting spray is going to set this under here, and that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to spray this, and then I'm going to put concealer, and then we're going to bounce it right underneath here. Okay, here we go. Let me get it done. I've got it on my hand. I've got some color on my hand there, and we're going to spray this. Spray it. And then I always run my finger through it, wipe off the excess, because you don't need a whole bunch on here. You just need it to be wet with the setting. And then we're going to barely get some color on here. And hopefully I've got enough. It's hard to tell. And you just start kind of working it and patting it in. So let me look in my mirror here, because I really need to be patting in a hurry, because it sets so quick underneath here. And you can bring it down if you want to do the V. You can bring it down, because what I'm going to do is blend it out anyway. I'm going to be blending it out with my beauty blender, with my Real Tech little blender thing. I can already feel it setting, okay? Just make sure. It's probably good to look up. Probably have your mirror up in the air maybe. But just pat it. Pat it, pat it, pat it. Because what you're doing is you're pushing it in, but that setting spray is setting so fast that it's not really letting it set down in your crease. Does that make sense? Yeah. Don't move your eye. Don't move. And then what I do is I take a fluffy brush like this. Very, very, very minimal powder, okay? Take this. Take some little powder. Tap it off. Don't use a whole lot. It's by pores powder. Very, very, very translucent. I don't use a lot. And you just barely brush it across there. Like that. And it will set it. And so far, it's been working pretty good for me. You know, except for the dark circle bags I have. I'm just going to have those. But as far as lightening things up, I really like it. And then you come back and you take your little beauty blender, and anywhere you saw that might have an edge, you can come around and just blend it out. You know, you want to blend everything anyway. There you go. And it sets. And see, it's already dry. So it's pretty incredible, I think. I really like it. It takes a few times to perfect it. And then I spray it again. And then I do the other side. Wipe it off. And then I do some on the other side. But less is more. So don't go on there with a whole lot. And if you don't want a whole lot of highlight, I suggest that you use the same color of your foundation. And that way you won't have a whole lot of highlight. If you don't want that. I like it just because I like the light underneath my eyes. But not everybody can get away with it. You have to know your skin. But pat, pat, pat is your friend. Pat it in. Pat it all in. But that setting spray is the key. And you have to work pretty fast. So this is something you could try. I'm not saying it's going to work for everybody, but it has worked for me as far as it's settling in my lines there. It's been a lifesaver. Then doing it the other way, there we go, yes. And it is a little tacky, and it's supposed to be, okay? It's supposed to feel a little tacky because it's drying. And so don't freak out if you try this. And you know what, though? I did buy some cornstarch yesterday. And I am going to try some cornstarch. I saw where somebody said cornstarch might be good instead of using something like this. But right now, this is all I have. I do have our setting powder, but I do like this. I'm 54. I am 54. I'll be 55 in September. So anything that I do to my face, I like to share with others. But see, it's very light. Let me look and see. See, I need to blend just a tad right here where the foundation meets that. And there you go. There you go. There you go. Ta-da! And it's much easier and much lighter than the other. You don't even feel like you have anything on under here. So when I put my foundation on, never ever, if you've got crepey eyes, less is more. Don't layer a bunch of stuff under here. Find a concealer that's not too thick and not too thin. This one is pretty much the right consistency for me. It's very, very pliable when you warm it. That's why I put it on my skin, because it warms it up and it helps it to spread. And then see, I still got a ton on my hand. I didn't even use it all. I barely used very much to do my face at all. Now we're gonna finish the rest of it. we gotta get some bronzer on this face, and then I'm gonna be out the door, people. I gotta go to Costco today. I'm not going to Wally World. I'm going to Costco. All right. This is my blusher brush, but I'm going to use it for contouring because it's angled and it's great. It is a Younique brush. We have a lot of nice brushes. So now I just want to come through here. I want to contour just a tad with this bronzer. So you can do that. And don't worry, we're going to blend it all out. Melissa is a blender. We blend our face every day that I put makeup on. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we want to have a little color up top. So now I'm just going to take both sides. See, I only use the matte to do that. But now I want both sides. Blow it off if you think you have too much. And you want to add some color. If you want to have the bronze look, you're going to have to add a little color up here. And we're going to blend it out. Don't worry. Add the color, and then you can come back. I'm going to add some color here on the other side of my nose. And try to come across the front. I want to look like I've been to the beach. I want to look rested. I've already got the glow going on. I'm loving this. Y'all got to try it. I'm excited. I have learned a new trick. And I learned it with you guys. Trial and error. Epic fail or it wins. Today it was a win. Make sure you come down and cover that old turkey neck. Nobody likes that. I don't like turkey neck at all. Ooh, wait till you see what I do with my lips. I really like this lip look. It's one of my faves. It's become one of my faves. All right, now I'm going to lightly come through here with what's left on my brush. Come through. And you can do circular motions with this if you want. I don't. I usually swipe. But see, it's giving you a nice, pretty glow now. And with that up top, I love this little brush. It's my granddaughter's favorite because it's purple. It's not a Younique brush, but it is purple, like Younique. And then you can blend this out up here. Make it blendable. Come around, blend it out. You swish it back and forth if you want. You just want that color. And then whatever excess is, just come down your face with it. And then you got to add a little bit. Let me get this out of my head. Then you got to add a little bit of blush. So I think we'll do the color Sweet. Sweet is a very neutral, perfect color. Very pretty. And I want to use... I don't know which brush I want to use. Where is my... Oh, here's my stippling brush. I love this brush. It's a foundation brush. Got it at TJ Maxx. Y'all have TJ Maxx anywhere up north? TJ Maxx is the bomb. I love going in there. My mom loves it too. But this is a foundation brush, but I like the fact that it has these little bristles that stick up, and it's perfect for blending. It makes a great blusher brush, even though it's not meant for that. So here we go. We're going to come and we're going to lightly just put on our color. Oh yeah. We're getting really, really, really pretty now with this color. Oh, it's such a light, beautiful color. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to finish off with a little powder. You can come down your nose. I like to hit my chin with it a little bit. I just like an overall nice bronzy kind of look. I think it looks fabulous now. And let me get my powder. I'm going to use pressed powder, our pressed powder, touch pressed powder. And this is the color Chiffon. And I'm going to use our powder puff brush. This brush right here, and you can set. I'm just going to set my T-zone area with it, and right through here, set it with powder because I don't want to take away my whole glow, but I do want to do my T-zone area just a little. Now, if you want to go really, really heavy with the color here on the side, you can blend it all out with this. You could just come around with the powder, you know, like that. If you wanted to, you could do that. It could set everything. So if you're going to do that, I would recommend going a little bit darker with the color on your face, on the sides, because it all will blend together and it'll give you a really natural look, natural glow. And it just kind of peeks through that powder. So there you go. Now we got to do lippies. Lippies. Now I'm going to use an eye pencil. Yes, I am. I'm going to use an eye pencil, and it is the color Prim. You can use this on your eyebrows as well. It's a great pencil for that. That's what I used to do my eyebrows with until the Obsession palette came out. So what I'm going to do is line my lips with this. And it is kind of a chocolate brown, I guess you call it. It's a pretty color. It's called Prim. And I don't have everything linked below because when you do lives, you have to go back and add everything. So I will go back and add everything. See if I can get it in there for you. Okay. All right, there's the bottom part, top part. Let's fill in right here in the corners. And yes, you can use eyeliner for your lips. I do it quite a bit. Okay, so I'm going to leave this part open because I'm going to put a different color there. And we're going to come here. And we're going to come here. I'm filling in. Now, there you go. It's going to be really pretty, y'all. You're going to like it. Now I'm going to use the color Pouty, which is the best-selling lip liner that we have. It's a very neutral rose color. Love, love, love it. It is my favorite color, lip liner. And I'm going to fill in with Pouty. With Pouty. Can't talk. Right to here. Kind of an ombre look. Kind of smooth it in a little bit. This is going to look great with this bronze though. So if you're going to the beach and you want a good lip color, this is your colors right here. This is absolutely beautiful to me. Especially if you want the bronze eyes and the bronze lips. And now what I'm going to do is come back with the lip bonbon. This is chocolate truffle. And we're going to put it over it and you'll have some nice hydrated lips. And the color is fab. It really is. There you go. Make sure you do your little Cupid's bow. And if you think you might have something on your teeth, here's a trick. Like that. And if you think's on your finger, it would have been, it would have wound up on your teeth. But it was on your finger, so you don't have to worry about it getting on your teeth. My mom has that problem all the time. She has it on her teeth constantly. There we go. See, it's a really pretty color. Really, and everything kind of bronzy. Love, love, love this look. So, all right. I think I found me a new way to do my face. I'm going to add some of this to my routine, mix it with my foundation, and make sure that you moisturize, moisturize, moisturize before, especially if you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, we got to have some moisture. We just do, people. We've got to plump this up before we put anything on it. And so, you know, the moisture is the key. to get it to going. I did use to go back. I did use our Instant Lift Serum this morning on my eyes, and I did use my Palmer's coconut oil too, a little bit of that, and I used our day renewing cream. This one has an SPF in it, so there's two different ones that have SPF. One's for dry skin, and then this one is a combination, combination skin, so normal to combination. So there you go. Ta-da! I am done. I'm off. I'm fixing to sign off now. I think I've had you guys long enough. All right. Hope y'all have a great day. And if you have questions, leave comments. I'll answer them. I'll talk to you later. See you next Sunday. Bye.